I mean, even when I posted it and food community and everyone posted it, there was a lot of people that are like, "Oh, this fool's lying. He ain't,
Yeah,
he ain't no way." They were, you know what I'm saying? They just weren't believing it.
nah,
And
for
I was like, I don't think SPM's page would accept the collaboration if it
yeah.
was if you were chasing clout or if it was BS. You know what I'm saying? So like, how is it? Were you dealing with that a lot growing up? You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people not believing you and stuff, and now that you see the internet, you know, maybe not believing in it, how do you react to it? Do you even care? Do you try to ignore it? How is it?
Nah, I don't care, bro. I know the truth.
Hmm.
Fools that know the truth, obviously.
Right.
But the haters, man, it is what it is. You know what I mean? It's something that my dad don't talk about. So if he ain't really talking about it, who's gonna believe it? You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
sure there's a lot of people that come out, hey, SPM's my dad, try to get him for something, but this ain't one of them cases, man. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't even like telling people, because it's like, why waste my breath even talking about it, because it ain't like they're gonna believe it,
Right. Okay.
you know?
Uh, what did that make you feel any type of way that your dad never like talked about you being his kid, given the fact that like I mean I just see it from an outside in perspective. It seems like a lot of them are working in Houston with the podcast and stuff like that, like your siblings. So like, how did you take it that I guess you weren't ever really like brought up or anything, or were you and I just didn't see it?
Um,
Or is it because you think it's because you're in Denver and everyone else is like in Houston, or?
nah, I mean, I'm not gonna say my dad never said nothing about it, because
Mm-hmm.
if you go by, the last Chair Violinist album, you open it up, take out the cover, unfold it all up,
Mm.
he has like it says a little photo album, right? And
Okay.
he has different pictures and like different little captions under them. So that's, as far as proof, that's the only proof I got, because there's a baby picture of me in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the one I
Damn.
was showing you on live
Oh,
at
you
like 3
were?
in the morning, 2 in the morning. Yeah, bro.
I'm sitting there like confused, like, what?
Yeah, I get it, bro.
Yeah.
But I have the
Okay.
original photos and stuff.
And what's that project called again?
It's the last Chair Violinist. If you
Okay.
buy the original CD or whatever, the CD,
Yeah.
open up the CD up, take out the little cover, and you unfold it. There's like a big photo album. He has different pictures and different captions under.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's a picture of me as a baby or a very young age. I was on like my little phone,
Mm.
fake phone or whatever, and he's like my son Dominic calling in for some pizza, because we were writing letters and stuff, and he's like, what's your favorite food? I'm like, oh, my favorite food is pizza, because I guess
Yeah.
at the time that's what I was on, just pizza, pizza,
Right.
pizza.
What kids don't like
And
pizza?
so
Yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, I love pizza, man. And so he was like, my favorite food is pizza too. So I felt like that was kind of weird, and I didn't find out about that picture or that CD until probably like 6th grade, bro.
Damn. So you were what, probably like 11, 12 at that
Yeah,
time?
probably about 12.
Yeah.
The homies was like, bro, is that you? Because I
So the
know.
homies put you on that
Yeah,
too? That's
bro. I was
crazy.
like, hold on.
Yeah.
What? Like, what made you even think to open up that, unfold that? You know what I
Right.
mean? Because I'm like, I never seen that thing before. You know what
Right.
I mean? And so I guess that's the proof right there, man.
No, yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, facts.
So, he SPM obviously he's one of the biggest, like, if not the biggest, like Latin rapper of all time. When you look at streams and stuff like that, especially coming from Texas, like he's usually number one on that list as far as
No,
streams and
facts.
stuff.
Hmm.
You know, in Cali, I feel like he has a lot of support in Texas. In Cali, it seems, I'm not gonna lie, he does kind of have some haters. Anyone
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
big is gonna have haters,
No, facts.
but it just seems like, I don't know, Texas and Cali treat him different, which is understandable because obviously he's from
Hmm.
Texas. And
Yeah,
up here
yeah.
in Colorado, it's like I feel like people mess with Cali, but we also mess with Texas. So it's kind of like I don't know how to
We
explain it.
mess with everyone, man.
Yeah,
We got influence from Detroit.
right.
You know what I mean? Florida got influence from
The South,
Texas,
that too.
Cali.
Midwest, West Coast.
Midwest. Yeah, hell yeah, bro. That's where we are.
Yeah,
So I mean, I mean, haters make you money too. You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I
yeah.
don't really focus on bullshit or what anyone has to say about anything. If they don't know the real truth, the real story, you hating for? Sit down and have a conversation and learn the facts before you go and speak on something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But even I don't know everything. You know.
Right.
So anyone questions me, I'm just like, I don't know, bro. I'm me, and
Right.
that's all I
Yeah.
can be is me. You know.
Right. And yeah, before we get into the next question, I do want to say this is like you are your own person at the end of the day.
Yeah. Hell
Like,
yeah.
you know, obviously, you know, he's your dad and he's, you know, made his music and done his things, but you still are your separate person. So all the people in the comments that are gonna come, it's
Yeah.
like,
It's all good, man.
yeah, like,
I ain't tripping.
yeah, I mean, you're gonna get used to it. That's what comes with it. But
Yeah.
like, you can't. I just want the audience to understand, like, you can't take out how you feel about someone else on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. So, I know you said you don't really 100% know like what's going on and stuff, but I feel like the fans are gonna want me to ask this. So, have you looked into, you know, why he's in jail and like the paperwork or anything like that? And if so, like, what's your opinion on that?
Shit, I remember just when my mom told me, oh, like this is your dad and stuff.
Yeah,
I had asked him like, so why you in jail? Because I knew he was in jail before I even knew who my dad was.
yeah,
But I pretty much just asked him in the letter like, why are you in jail? You know, and I just had him tell me straight up, you know,
yeah,
why and stuff. And he told me, but you know, it was so long ago I can't repeat the same exact story he said. But
yeah,
I remember he told me, and you know, just pretty much just it's bogus, bro. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It's just there's no physical evidence. There's not a single minority on the jury. You
yeah,
know, most of those times those cases go straight to the victim because you know that's how it
right,
goes. You know what I mean? It's like a domestic violence, bro. Even if it's you, you're still gonna go down for most of the shit, you know? It's
yeah,
just like
yeah,
why you hitting the.
right,
So it's just one of them cases where it's hard to prove you're innocent, man. And this
yeah,
is before. This is a long time ago, so you got to understand that. You know, I'm pretty sure they did have DNA ways to, you know, take DNA and stuff, but
right,
there's no physical evidence, you know.
yeah. So they didn't get any like DNA or like hair strand, like nothing, like just
I'm not 1,000%
yeah,
sure, you know, but there's no physical evidence.
yeah. Because I haven't really looked at the paperwork, but I've like seen videos and people
I
linking
haven't
it.
either.
I seen a link to the paperwork and I kind of like quickly scrolled it, but honestly, I'm not good with that. I don't really know.
I don't understand legal shit like that either, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but I have seen both sides. So like, there's people I've seen be like, "Oh, like you said, there's no physical evidence." The one girl say allegedly that it could have been a dream.
Yeah.
There's another girl that said, you know, she was a stripper. Like, there's that story, there's that side of things, and then there's the other
But
side.
that stripper is separate from what he was actually charged with.
Yeah,
Those are two different things, man, you know?
yeah, yeah,
And like I said, man, I don't even know shit about none of that. You know what I mean?
yeah. And then there's like the other side of things where people are like, oh, there's like multiple people, you know, and that's usually the people in Cali that are kind of coming out saying that. So how do you, is it hard for you being like, obviously you had nothing to do with any of this, but
No
like,
facts.
is it hard for you knowing like what may or may not have happened and like, you know, I don't know. I guess from an outside in perspective, it just seems like it's hard for you because it's like, is you maybe you were pulled both ways where like, you know, obviously you want to trust your dad and his family and like that, but then you probably seeing other stuff on the internet and like, was that hard for you kind of dealing with that and like how did you take it?
At the end of the day, you know, like if I can't control the past and the future, why dwell over?
Okay,
You
that's
know what I
real.
mean? Like
Yeah,
if people are gonna say this and that, people are gonna say this and that regardless of hey, don't say that. Hey, you know what I mean? So why even waste my breath being like, you know,
yeah,
and feeling any type of way? At the end of the day, yeah, that shit sucks when people tell me, oh, your dad is this and that, but it's like they don't know who my dad is. They don't know,
mm,
you know what I mean? They never met the fool. They never sat right there in front of him. They never,
yeah,
you know, they act big and bad from behind the screen, but it's like
yeah,
go sit down and go, you know, have a conversation with the dude, and
yeah,
you know what I mean, and actually have a conversation. Don't just post a little fucking video of you just running your mouth. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like let fools talk. You know what I mean? It got to be a conversation
Like,
and not a debate. You know what I mean?
yeah, okay. Yeah, I've heard that side of things too, where people are like, let's hear what he has to say and stuff.